Hey Paul, my name is Lee Terbianic and I was doing some research in your area and came across your website, so I figured I'd shoot you this quick video to show you 3 things that you can do today to beat out your competition online. I'm not trying to waste either of our time, so if by the end of the video you like what you hear and you become more interested on how I can help your business grow, just give me a call and we can chat. If not, no harm, no foul, just take the tips I've given you in the video and put them into action for yourself. All I ask for is some feedback on the video. So let's jump right into it. The 3 major things I want to cover today is content, citations, and backlinks. So content is basically anything that you can see on the front page, including pictures, and what they're saved as is considered content as well too. And as we scroll down, you do have a nice site. I would suggest maybe getting a little bit bigger layout or logo here, and you are lacking immensely in the content department. I do see you have a form submit with a map down here, some contact information, but I do suggest getting that form submit up here in the heading along with adding content. Now Google likes to see 1,500 words on a home page. You got to think Google's just a crawling website and all it can do is read. So if you don't have enough information on your content and information on your home page, then it has no idea what you're trying to offer, and that's not very reliable for your clients coming to your website trying to find out information. So I just did a quick search for water damage company, Hollywood, Florida. And as we go down here, alldry.com, alldryus.com, their Florida page is in first place. So I wanted to see what kind of content they had. As you can see, a little bit bigger logo, their services listed, contact form right there. Soon as you get to the home or their homepage for this Hollywood, Florida area, but content, that's the big thing here with keywords. So see Hollywood, Florida, Florida Water Damage Restoration Company. Content here, more content. So they have about, I'd say, along with good reviews, a couple Angie's Lists banners here, resources, a map. So they have about 500 words of content. So if you were to go out and get that 1,500 words of content with the keywords, which we're going to go over shortly, you'd easily beat them in that aspect. So let's go back. I'm going to break down Google. So now Google's broke down into 3 sections. This top section is your ad, and this is that new Google guarantee that they're offering. But if you're ranking in these other 2 sections, you don't need to waste money on cost per click. So you'll get more than enough traffic out of this map pack and by ranking organically through your keywords. So let's touch base on the map pack. Now what ranks you here is citations, and that was the second thing I wanted to talk about. Citations are your name, address, and phone number listed in directories across the web, like the Yellow Pages, Yext, CityStar, Facebook, YouTube. They're the main important ones that you want to have, but I wanted to see how many the Florida Water and Mold Restoration Company has to take this top spot. So I have a tool I use called WhiteSpark CA. It's a local citation finder. I plugged in their information, and it showed me they only have 7 citation sources to claim that top spot. Best part about this tool is we can find out where. So they only have one really powerful one, and that's from the Chamber of Commerce. So if we were to go out and get all the normal ones like the Facebook, YouTube, get your socials up, and then LinkedIn, you would easily be beating them. And you got to think that's more places that your name is. So Google sees your name out there and realizes, wow, he has some reach. Let's rank him high because he's trustworthy. So that will help big time, along with good reviews and pictures and replying to any comments that were left on your GMB listing. So I'd love to help you out with that. But the third thing I wanted to talk about was backlinks. Now a backlink is when one website links back to your website. So you want relevant backlinks giving you power, basically. If Pizza Hut were to give you guys a backlink, it's not going to transfer as much power as, say, another water damage restoration site or a blog about water damage giving you a link back, because that's relevant to what you guys offer. So as you can see, the alldry.com is in first place. I wanted to see what you guys website stats were, so I put in your website up here, and as you can see, your scores are very low, 1 and a 0. Now the highest you can be here is 100. It's showing me you only have 24 backlinks coming from 5 referring domains, and only 3 of them of those websites are transferring any power, and you're only ranking for 3 keywords. That's why you're getting no traffic at the moment. Let's see what kind of keywords that you are ranking. One Service Pro, which is your name, which you're not even getting traffic from, Service Pro's installation group website, and All Service Pros. Not very good because you don't have content. So I'm going to show you an example of the content here shortly, but let's look at your competition, which is the All Dry. Now they are, I take it, a franchise company and have a service page in Florida. So as you can see, they have service areas, and Hollywood, Florida is one of those. But they have a main page where they're getting their power from. So that's the page we got to beat. So I'm going to put this on the exact URL, which is going to be that exact page that is ranking in your area. And as you can see, it's going to have a high DR, which is the backlink profile. So 5 and a 32, a little bit stronger than yours, but they're ranking for 6 keywords and they're getting about 13 traffic for those 6 keywords. But this is what would have to be throughout your content, because this is what people are typing into the Google search bar each and every month. This is going to show me the keyword or key phrase, how many times this is being searched monthly, and how hard it is to rank for it. So water damage restoration, Hollywood, Florida. That's being typed into the Google bar 60 times. That's a minimum number. That's 60 people looking for water damage restoration in Hollywood, Florida. Water damage, Hollywood, Florida, 20 times. Hollywood, Florida water, 40. Hollywood, Florida water. Hollywood Water Department, City of Hollywood Water Department. Those aren't too better, but are too good of keywords because they're not really in the restoration niche. So what we would do is go through all your services, because you do have a lot, and go to your top competitors and find the best keywords, and on each of these pages we would build out content and put those keywords throughout. And when I say that, here's a website we did for a plumber out in Woodland Hills. As you can see, boom, main keyword right there in the heading. And as we get into the content, H1 heading, here we go, Woodland Hills plumber, there's a main keyword. Woodland Hills plumber, keyword again, Woodland Hills plumber, because we know that people are typing these, so when we put it in your content, Google recognizes it, boom, client can land on your website. But you need the backlinks and power to be able to rank at the top. So let's go over what we talked about. The first thing was content. You guys need at least 1,500 words on your home page. Second thing was citations, name, address, and phone number. That'll get you up in this map pack. I suggest getting 100 to 200, get your name out there in more directories, and also to beat out these guys and never let them beat you out again. You're going to get about 40% of the clients coming to this section when they're trying to order a service from somebody. This is where I go, because you can find directions there. It goes link right to your website. I'm not sure if you have that, but we could help with that as well. And the third thing we talked about was backlinks and or link juice. You guys need more relevant sites pointing at your website to show Google that you guys are the authority. So if you implement these strategies today, you could be #1 across Google. Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today with and do it on your own. I'm totally cool with that. But if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, feel free to give me a call at 570-240-5257. Once again, my name is Lee, and my number is 570-240-5257. I look forward to hearing from you, Paul, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope this video is very informational. Any and all feedback is greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching.